Hello guys, thank you for joining again. I've decided on creating a new stream because the previous had some audio difficulty. And so let's start with the game. So I've decided on starting a new game to show newcomers on how to start. You'll need to start in a good way to survive. So first of all, you will start with this. You will first crash, and then now you need to collect the stuff. You have some active quests. Chuck this in. First quest is done. Let's grab this stuff here. Take all. The scene is amazing, of course. Great work by MARS4 team. Amazing work, actually. So, and let's go up through here. Oh, by the way, there is an interesting stuff here. Like, if you get near this, no, not this one. Just a minute. Where is it? Yeah. Let's go back. Run. If, let's say, you're so far away from the base, it's a good idea to uh, reach the engine during nighttime if you're freezing. This engine is gonna warm you up, like it's gonna increase the suit temperature back up if you're like stuck away from the heaters at your base. So this is a good strategy. But yeah, like I don't think anyone is gonna um, you know, think of sticking near an engine while they are busy building the base. I was stuck. Yeah, let's go. Second suitcase, they call. Yeah, craft the fabricator. Let's go. And put this here. I prefer these settings. And the shovel. Let's put this here. Yeah, okay. So first thing first, let's start with mining. We need a lot of resources. So, oh, by the way, this area is a good area for mining titanium. This spot specifically. This is the map coordinates. For the demo at least. So as you can see, I'm loading up on titanium as well. Okay, so I think this is ready. Yeah. So, oh, no, this one. Um, I think I'm gonna start with this. The reason for that is to show how to build a dome. So, to build a dome, you always start with um, triangular base scaffolding, and then well, there are two ways. Aliaxi bow. I'm not sure if that's how you mention your username. So he has figured out a way to build a dome in a different way, but I'm combining two ways. One is the one shared by um, I think a mod or an admin. So they recommend starting with this, and then you do this. Oops. No, no. Destroy. Go. So first I'm just gonna start with this for now, as I need to survive. Let's do this. Oops. What am I doing? Destroy this. Okay. So let's start with this. Come on. Okay. So to survive, I just recommend creating walls with no windows. I need more stuff, more resources. More resources. Okay, go. Let me just place the fabricator. I think the team should make maybe the hologram a bit more obvious, because you don't know front from back. You can hardly see it from the side. So let's place this here, for example. Alright, we need to create or build the furnace. Okay, I built the furnace. Yeah, sure. So no windows for now, because what we want to do is create a sealed base so that we can build the oxygen generator and go right ahead with the being able to turn it on. So this is gonna be here. Yeah, sure. Let's put it here. Okay. So I'm gonna need iron. So when you first start the demo, actually it's the most hectic parts, because you have limited oxygen. So you really need to hurry up with building stuff. Let's see. I will need iron. Okay. Yeah. Let's also place this solar panel. That's yeah, sure. Let's place it here. Okay. You can also add this to this. Okay, so we got iron. Let's have probably 3 energy cells. What do we need? What do we need? 5 iron, 1 lithium. Oh, 15. Okay. got enough iron, I think. Iron ore is here. Let's go get iron here. Okay, let's It's a little loud with all the machines running, honestly. So, okay. Okay. So sure.
Application complete.
Okay. Also need. What do we need? Yeah. Oxygen generator. Plant.
Application.
You will definitely need an oxygen refiller. Reason for that is when you start, you have only 2 oxygen tanks with fully like full oxygen tanks. So to survive, you will need the oxygen tank refiller. Let's continue with building the base. More iron.
Application complete.
Let's deploy the. Let's go and check this out. This is fully loaded. Oh, nope. Okay. I need here. Okay. Place this. I think, yeah, this is front. Okay, so let's put this in. More iron. A lot of iron. Okay. As you can see, you need a lot of iron ore in the beginning. I'm quite far from resources. Yeah. Okay. This is loaded. Almost. Let's put this here. Okay, what else we're gonna need? We're gonna need the oxygen generator. Yeah, sure, craft. Silicon. Oh yeah. Okay, Grab this. More iron. More iron. So we're almost done with building the scaffolding. More iron. I'm out of iron. So I have to go a bit far to find some. What I usually do when the oxygen is low, in order to save up on the tanks, the oxygen tanks, I just wait until health points start to get affected, so they start to reduce. And then only when it reaches maybe 50 health points, I will use the oxygen tank to refill. Alright. That's how I save up on oxygen. Okay. Almost done here. Okay, we need a door. I do need this one iron, two silicon. Okay. Oxygen generator is ready. More iron. The reason why I did not use the windowed walls is because we'll need the synthetic, what do you call it? Synthetic manufacturer, I think, is the one to, no. Yeah, we will need a lot of silicon and iron to produce the windows, and I just skipped this part at the beginning. To seal the room, it's not worth it to start with windowed walls. So yeah. Okay. Yeah, so let's build a door or manufacture a door. Oh yeah, we need the heater. Another heater.
Fabrication complete.
I thought we start with a heater. I guess we don't. Okay, so we will need. I'm gonna manufacture 3 more energy cells. Okay. So and
Fabrication complete.
let's go with at least 1 heater for now. Nope. Let's go with here. I need iron. So now we need to, now we need to reinforce the base so that it's properly sealed, and we can turn on the oxygen generator. So we need a lot of iron as well. So as you can see, weather is starting to get cold, so we will need heaters soon. Leave this open. Okay, so
Fabrication complete.
I'm gonna deploy. Let's turn this off. I'm gonna deploy these like a bit near the edges so that I can walk around without being bothered with colliding.
Fabrication complete.
Third one, let's place it here. Okay. So yeah, I also wait when I'm having a frostbite or a freezing effect. I wait until the health points reach 50 as well before I start with the heaters. So let's continue with smelting iron ore. Yeah, you need a lot of iron. So I think I will need to refill this. So more iron. Turn on, by the way, you turn on the flashlight with F if you wanna, work at night. So, um, so more iron. I need to turn on the heaters soon, so let's go back. The reason for 3 heaters, again, I mentioned that before. Let me just switch these off. So if you use only one heater, it takes a really long time to increase the suit's temperature. So it takes around 4, 5, 6 seconds to affect the affect the temperature of the suit. So if you turn another one, it becomes really faster in regenerating the heat. And 3, significantly fast. So I really recommend 3, using 3 heaters. You can use more if you'd like. I never tried using more, but this is more than enough. So back to smelting. Oxygen. So I turn them off when I don't need them anymore to save on the battery. Let's get this back here. Let's. I want to go with. Yeah, let's reinforce the base first with the iron. Okay, I can barely see. Um, this is what's difficult about night on Mars. It's really dark. So um, so we need more batteries and to process the iron. If you guys have any requests, you can ask in the chat. Actually, let me check the chat. Okay, no one is mentioning anything. Let's go back to the game. Oh, just a minute. Okay, so processing the processing the ore, iron ore. Reinforcing. I need more iron. I'm almost done reinforcing the base, first base. Turn on the heaters. Turn on the heaters. 3 of them. By the way, the effectiveness of the heaters is around 3.5 meters to 4 meters. So even if you go a bit further away, it will still heat you up or increase the suit's temperature. You need around, I think, 2 batteries or 2.5, 2 energy cells or 2.5 energy cells to smelt 100 iron ores. Okay, so all off. Yep, all off. This back in. I'm not sure if this is a bug or not. The solar energy cell charger charges the batteries even though it's night. So I don't know. Yeah, it works for now. So okay. So I'm low on oxygen and low on temp. Suits temp. So yeah, nothing much to do while increasing your suits temperature, so this is the ideal part during the night. Turn on, turn on, turn off. Okay, we definitely need more iron. Iron ore, I mean. This is the hectic part. Once uh, the vehicles launch, or we have vehicles in game, I think it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna help in probably finding resources much faster and help in collecting them, I believe. We'll know during the next AMA. Looking forward to it actually. So, oh yeah, let's, how about we build some suits? But we need iron and silicon. Let's finish with reinforcing the base first. First comes the base, and then other stuff. Ceiling, oxygen regenerator, and then you can at least relax a bit and plan accordingly. Okay, okay. More iron definitely, and I need to recharge the battery. Okay. Oh, this is not mineable. Okay. Also, by the way, I think you have around um, 2.5 meters or so um, in order to be able to interact with a certain object, I think, yeah. So around 2.5 meters. Come on, hurry up. It's a waiting game right now. these off. Resources. Yeah, one thing I wanted to mention, previously you were able to see the stars in the sky. I'm not sure if this was removed in later updates, but you can't see anything, like even if you, for example, turn down the graphics to, let's say, medium settings, back, no stars, no nothing. So, um, yeah, so I think let's stick to high, back, facing, okay, so probably gonna report this to George and ask if this was planned, like, I don't know, it was really beautiful to see the stars from time to time. Okay, so, okay, stars. Okay. Turn these off. By the way, eventually, um, once you progress more, you're not really gonna need this much. You'll depend on the um, you will depend on the hydrogen energy cell charger. Okay. Okay. I think that's a bug as well. Yep, it's a bug. I'm not sure if the spawning of the resources um, is like accurate to kind of match the economy wise of surviving on Mars. Like you don't want too many resources spawning in a weird way. So I believe, I'm not sure, like maybe we need to ask regarding this. Resources spawning, is it like accurate? And it's going to be like this in the actual game once it's once the official launch of the game happens. So we'll see. We will see. We can ask the team. So let's upgrade this. We can't. We need more. One, two, three, four, five, and the floor. Let's collect more resources. I pass by a resource here. Anyways, I also recommend once the base is sealed and you turn on the oxygen generator, or you're able to, um, it's a good idea to manufacture a lot more pickaxes because you're gonna need a lot of them and some shovels as well. Okay. Where am I? Yeah, okay. More iron. Then over here. Nope. Big mistake. I'm gonna leave this for now. Um, oh man. Anyhow,
Descent pattern locked. Re-entry
let's load
approach.
the
Ladies and
autosave.
gentlemen, we'll be making touchdown shortly.
Sometimes we're too focused in the game, we forget about the health. Yeah, it happens. And this is also, I think, another bug in the game. Like when you launch or load an autosave, everything is full. Yeah, or maybe not. I'm not sure. Okay, so let's finish sealing this area. Finish sealing. I think we're almost done. Keep going. Yeah. Okay. Good thing there's some space, otherwise, or yeah, I could reinforce it from the outside, so no worries. Okay, almost sealed. Yep. So this effect is a bit distracting, you know, the freezing effect, so let's warm up a bit. I think fully sealed now. Now it's time to make sure the oxygen generator works. I'm gonna place it on top because I don't want it bothering. I want to put stuff here, so that's why I created a two-story height of a base. So let's check it out. It doesn't work. I'm missing something. I'm missing something. Where's the missing transfer point? This is weird. Oh, this is funny. I should have seen that. I definitely should have seen that. Turn this off. Okay, now it should turn on. We've got oxygen. Okay, so next. I wanna, let's process some aluminum because I wanna manufacture the electrolysis machine to generate fuel for the hydrogen energy cell charger, but let's manufacture this first. So we need the aluminum. Let's build another arc furnace. Yeah, I think it's a good idea to build another arc furnace. And also before that, let's build some more batteries. So hydrogen energy cell charger. Let's build one. It's pretty loud, honestly. I think maybe some adjustment is needed, or like this, I would understand if it's loud, but the heaters, when they are loud, I don't know, could be
Fabrication
less.
complete.
Okay, so let's build an arc furnace. What do I need? Oh, I need iron ore. I need more iron ore. So as you can see, it takes a lot of time to actually build even the smallest um, base camp. Okay, so
Fabrication complete.
let's build. Um, Let me divide this. You divide it by shift and clicking, by the way. So I don't need the cost. Now let's go to the furnace. Create another one. Here. A hectic process in the beginning because you will need to regularly charge energy cells. I think I'm just gonna deploy this.
Fabrication complete.
Um, no, yeah, okay. So let's place this front, place it here. Drop this here. So now this is gonna save a lot of time in charging the energy cells. So turn this off. Um, Finally, it's morning time. I don't have to worry about the temperature anymore. Easier to mine as well. It takes also around 100 seconds to charge the cells, approximately maybe 90 to 100 seconds. A little bit faster, like let's say 70 seconds or 75, because I think around 1.5 or so. Anyways, this is technical stuff, but if you want to time yourself because you don't want to waste resources, so it's a good thing to put this in mind. Let's see. Second furnace is ready. Almost charged. Let's dump 2 of these in. Let's set up an attachment here. Let me just check something. I think I'm afraid of destroying this part. So let's build it here. Or build it here. Yeah, okay. I need iron. Let's use some of this. And switch this off. Okay. Yeah, I just want to place the arc furnace, the other one. So, arc furnace deployed. I'm gonna use this for 2 separate arc furnaces, one for iron and one for making iron and one for making aluminum. So I need more resources. Suit this. I think 10 iron and 2 silicon, yeah. Okay, so let's create maybe 4 of these. I think 4 suitcases are enough for now. More. Takes around also 15 units of the energy cell to charge a whole oxygen tank or to refill it. And also it takes around 100 seconds to refill the tank. Okay. And these. Place one here. For iron. Place one here for aluminum. Let's also place one here for the fuel. The hydrogen energy cell charger fuel. We will need this. Let's Yeah, I wanna build this. I wanna build this. We will need another energy cell. So I'll need 15 iron, 5 aluminum, 15 iron.
Application
An energy
complete.
cell. Okay. That. We will need um, to dig for what to call it, the perchlorate brines. This is to produce the fuel for the hydrogen energy cell charger. I think it makes a difference if you dig here or dig other places. Like depends on the grade of color of the ground. The surface of Mars, I think it gives more brines, perchlorite brines in some areas than other areas. I'm just thinking out loud, maybe it doesn't affect anything. So we need this. Let's place it outside. Okay, let me mine some resources first. Let's mine some resources, yeah. Come on. I think eventually, maybe it's already planned. I think MARS4 is gonna probably include like high intensity lamps that would view this surrounding area. Like you can deploy them or attach them to the base here, or deploy them on the floor surrounding the area so that you can see during the night as you mine. I'm just thinking that they would include that, and I believe it should be planned. I believe. Don't take my word for it, but I think it's gonna be included soon. It's gonna be great to actually have all these new assets in the game. Okay, I'm gonna need to put the aluminum here. I don't need so much aluminum. Okay, and I need... Nope. I should have built a bigger base, but no worries. So I'm gonna deploy this here. I think this is front. So let's place this here. And if you press shift and click, it will go by a multiplier of 5, or it will increase by 5. So let's create all of this. Sorry. 20. Yeah. Okay.
Application complete. Application Application complete.
Okay, so I think this is all on showing how to survive in the beginning. Of course, I'm not sure. I want to ask, do you think this should go this side or the other side? Because I think this is inward. It's always been confusing, but you would only know once you install the windowed scaffolding, windowed wall scaffolding. So I think this faces outwards. I'm just gonna mention this comment because I have no idea. Okay, so I'm just gonna skip to I want to show you a video. I showed it last time in the previous stream, but I still want to show it regardless. So I hope I hope that you will enjoy it. So guys, I hope you've enjoyed that video that I made. I made it for the garage competition, creating the garage competition. Since I've enjoyed the process of building everything, I've decided to compile the process of building as well, not only showing the complex or the garage complex that I've created. So I've also I have also taken these idle video scenes, which you can see at the moment. The reason for that is because I thought that the scene is amazing with the sunrise and everything, and also gives me some time to talk about the process of building this complex. It takes a lot of effort, honestly. You need a lot of silicon, lithium, iron, aluminum, because you will build, if you're gonna build something with windows, man, you're gonna have to invest a lot of time. So I'm just gonna skip this part, and I'm gonna go back to the game, as I want to show you the complex, because this is just an idle video of the scene. So let's go back to the game. So yeah, I'm gonna show you what I've done. So since I will do that, I'm just gonna unload all this heavy stuff that I'm carrying, so that I can, yeah, so that I can travel easily. I made this for this garage is specifically for Bakisha, but let me just zoom out a bit. I think I might need a scene where it's during daytime, but let me just show you around regardless. So yeah, I'm not gonna need daytime to show the garage. So the vehicles are gonna enter through this place. I made the columns of the bridges as well, sorry. I made these columns, or substructure for the bridges, since the system or mechanic of creating bridges is not applied yet in the game. So I was trying to give the illusion of the bridges, or creating bridges. It's here, it's also over here. These are not completed yet, still work in progress, by the way. See all the structures. Bridges here. Oh, and a hint, I also use the heaters, since it shines so bright at night, to locate mining areas, like for special resources. This is not a special resource, but there is one here, I believe. Yeah, over here. So the way I'm doing this is I'm pinpointing special resource locations with a structure. So this is for titanium. So if I mine this, I should get titanium. Yep. Lots of titanium. Cool. So I don't need this titanium anymore since it's gonna be heavy. And I also don't need this. So I hope you can see the complex at least a little bit. If not, I don't want to go to previous saves. Let's just bear with me for a couple of minutes. I'm just gonna survive this cold night so that I can show you the whole complex eventually. So just bear with me. I'm just gonna talk a bit about what I did here. You know about the heaters, so I don't have to talk about it. I add multiple suitcases in order to stack or have enough, like, because the more you progress in the game, you will need to load up on this material, aluminum and iron specifically, because you will need to reinforce the buildings and the structures. So you will use a lot of iron, also a lot of aluminum, and yeah, a lot of silicon. You can see I've gathered enough. A lot of lithium and some titanium as well. The more you progress in the game, the more resources that you will need. So switch this off. That's why I added so much or so many of these suitcases. How about we go and um, go ahead and reinforce some of the stuff or some of the structures. So I will need a lot of iron. I just want to show the process and show some of the stuff that I did. Um, Too much iron. Okay. I made these, I made this axis below the substructures. Um, Eventually, I believe later on in the game, um, you will have to maintain the building or maintain what you built. So you can easily access the substructure of the buildings through here. So you can maintain stuff. So that's why I made it accessible. You can also store stuff here. You can add beds if you want, whatever you like. This is the dome. It's pretty difficult to install all the panels since it's too high up. So yeah, this is the work in progress garage or garage. So yeah, you will need a lot of iron, and it's pretty high up, so sometimes you just have to jump. The higher it is, the more you need to get closer to reinforce. Anyways, so I'm freezing, so I will go back. I made this bridge as well for access. I'm planning to um, build awesome structures, honestly. I hope I can collaborate with a lot of my fellow Martians later on in the game. Uh, I think what I'm gonna show you now is best viewed at night. So let me show you this. I created this garage access point, like with a bridge. So I think eventually when the bridges system is implemented in the game, it's gonna look better than this. So I wanted to create something kind of unique, so that when anyone enters with the carapan, this is made for the carapan. I think it just tightly fits, yeah, because I think the tires would hit the edges. But the concept is there, so it's going to be interesting if the vehicle enters through here and then the lights are around. It's going to be glorious, you know, like it's interesting when you go inside and then you've got all these lights surrounding you. And the reason why I left this gap open, so I'm hoping that later on in the game, I'm almost dead. Yeah, I'm almost dead. Never mind. So I'm hoping later on in the game, there's gonna be like huge reinforced glass that would help protect vehicles when they enter. So let me just reload the autosave. I got a lot of saves here, by the way, so let's load the autosave. So yeah, eventually I'm hoping that they will implement huge reinforced glass here. It's gonna be nice, an awesome view while the vehicles are heading to the garage. And I've added this wordings or titles over here, like So you start with can. So can you dig it? So if you love the idea that I made, then go ahead and like it. And I've also added this unique logo. I wanted to kind of or try to make this garage for KuCoin since they made it possible for me at least to buy MARS4 token and be able to buy the land. So yeah, thanks to KuCoin for listing MARS4. And yeah, so I'm gonna continue with this. So you can see all these, a lot of windows. So you will need, or windowed walls. So you will need a lot of windows, which will use a lot of silicon. Um, yeah, I think a lot of silicon and iron. I also added this to give an illusion that vehicles would recharge their energy cells or refuel here in this area. And let's go to the top. This is the VVIP lounge with workshop. So you've got a lot of furnaces for iron, aluminum, titanium for now, oxygen, oxygen refill, and oxygen generator. Also fabricator. If people are gonna rent this place, then go ahead, you're ready to fabricate whatever you need. And this is the place where you will relax, sleep if the sleeping mechanic is if the sleeping mechanic is implemented in the future, then this is going to be interesting. Do I have? Nope. I'm out of energy for the heater, and I'm going to die again. But it's all good. I think what I can do, I can. Yeah, let me take this. I'm tired of dying, so let's bunk here for a while and wait for the temperatures to adjust the suit temperature. So I tried to really create variations for different garages and the structures that comes with it, like the workshop attachment and the resting lounge. Still need to install all the lights, so it'll take more time. Eventually, I'm gonna uh, stream again to show the progress of the finalized or complete um, complex. But for now, I think this is enough to show the idea. So as you can see, one heater is definitely slow in regenerating the suit's temperature back to 36. That's why I use 3 heaters. Uh, it would be really nice if in future updates that MARS4 team would implement a mechanism. Like I'm just thinking out loud, a mechanism that would make you sleep here uh, when you go offline, and then you will be like um, indestructible or all your stats are going to be idle, like the oxygen and the suit's temperature, the health points or the health, and the yeah, like all the stats are going to be idle until you log back in, and that's when it's going to continue. So I hope that mechanism would be implemented. It would be nice to see. And it would make the game really interesting to play as well. Like people can log out and then log back in without like assuming it's like a pause process while having other stuff running in the background, like the caravan would help in collecting resources. Yeah, so such stuff. So let's turn this off. Go back to. Oh, I think I missed a place. So I created this area here so that when it's a multiplayer, you can see your friends or uh, people, Martians who are visiting your lands, walking around. It would be really fun to see, honestly. I'm really excited. And this area here, the other VVIP structure or complex, or let's say a massive villa with attached workshop. You can bunk in here, sleep here. You've got synthetic manufacturer here. A nice skylight view. Hopefully when the issue with the stars is fixed, like we can't see stars anymore, so hopefully that will be fixed. There will be like a seating area here. You can sit with your friends, or you can just throw rocks at them if that's going to be possible. Or like once they enter, like people who rent um, places in your complex, you can see them entering the garage with their caravan or like the bug-like vehicle. So we're done with this. So only thing left is to wait for the sun to come up. I've added this simple spaceship drawing that it's launching, and because it's a MARS4 game, I was planning to put a huge banner sign on top that shows MARS4 with a lot of lights as well. But that even takes more resources and time, which I can't do at the moment. Eventually, I'm gonna add a seating area here around this area with a couple of designs, and people can enjoy the view here while chatting and planning for events, future events in MARS4 game. So let's go back down. I want to explain something about this garage. I wanted to make a unique structure design, so I made this design for the caravan. But it's not sealed, so in future updates I was hoping that we could use reinforced glass that would fit into these empty spaces, and then it would seal the area a bit. I also made this gap here and gap below to make it glass, and like you can have the pleasure of viewing the carapan, and hopefully in the future it's gonna be like huge windows so you can see the carapan quite easily. Just gonna head back to the base as the character is almost dead. Go back, turn these on. So just a bit more until the temperatures are stable, and then I can show you the complex during sunlight or daytime. So this is the last thing I'm gonna show. Just waiting for the temperatures to stabilize, and I don't need the heaters anymore. The sun is up. So this is the complex, the whole complex area. Can we go further back? I need to go further back. So the sun is still, the sun still needs to rise up a bit. But I think you're starting to see the structure. This is the whole complex. So it took a lot of time, but I think I'm starting to get there. Bridge access systems. These are the VVIP designs for the garages and there were attached workshops. This is my own workshop, so I don't need any other workshops. Still a work in progress. What took a lot of time is giving the illusion that the bridge access for the vehicles is supported by columns. This is what took a lot of time. Huge area. Not as huge as what Alex Evo and Max Cooper did, but definitely huge area. Gonna go to the top and show an overview. Still a work in progress. This is the top view of this area. Descendant mentioned that the audio is inaudible, but I think I did adjust the audio so that it's considerably clear. But I guess I'm still new to this audio adjustments, but I think it's much better than before. I do believe that it's much better than before. So I hope you guys can hear what I'm saying, like this whole stream. Maybe you need to increase the volume a bit. But yeah, so the sun is up now. The structure is starting to show a lot of details. Two-story garages. Two-story garages. This is my own garage. Couple of domes. the reason why I added all these zones is because I wanted like uh, a place where players would go to the top, look at the surrounding area, or look at vehicles passing by. So yeah, this is almost the whole structure. Nice. A view from below. I did this as a concept. Hopefully in the future there's like vehicle elevators, so that when you enter, like let's say for example this garage, if the vehicle enters through here, okay, then this platform would be like an elevator platform that would, once the vehicle enters, the player can maybe switch or click on a button that would lift the vehicle upwards until it is leveled with the ground or the base of the garage. So just an idea. This was another base I'm planning to build with an access to um, like being able to travel from one place to another using a bridge as well. Takes time though. Haven't haven't built any support for these. Needs a lot of time. No supports for the floating bridge here or over there, over here. The caravan. I think this is the legendary edition. We've got MARS4 logo over there. Great work, I believe, by MARS4 team. And I think this is all for my stream. I'm just gonna stop here and uh, I thank whoever joined the stream, and hopefully the voice is gonna be much more audible than the previous one. And I hope you've learned a lot of tricks to survive from the tips and tricks that I gave. And good luck on Mars. So yeah, that's the end of my stream. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great weekend. Thank you very much.